The definition of the organization. Braille Organization for the Rehabilitation of the Blind and Partially Sighted. Iraqi organization registered in the Secretariat of the Council of Ministers, the Department of Non-Governmental Organizations, under the number 1G73468, headquarters in Baghdad, with branches and representatives in other provinces. Logo: knowledge is power and indomitable wall of darkness, and have no religious or political nature or sectarian or ethnic or profit. The organization called Braille, referring to the name of the reading and writing outstanding touch of the blind and visually impaired high and used in all the languages of the world. It believes that the advancement of society is not on the glass of his sons, but should contribute to the glasses and all of them blind and visually impaired with their energies and capabilities, in order not to remain part of the community to hang. Therefore, the organization aims to promote their rehabilitation and improve their cultural, social, and economic, in spite of the difficulties facing the community in light of the circumstances in Iraq and the external and internal conflicts, and more of the losses and sacrifices the human need to keep pace with the global development. In this suffering and the cohabitation of the reality of the organization seeks to integrate blind and visually impaired in this community, and self-reliance and enlightening insights remove the word care of its name and make objective qualification to move them the look of kindness and charity to get the rights and demands for equality and equal opportunities, and take advantage of the capabilities of the organization with the help of God and the efforts of the benevolent people of Iraq, a column powerful organizations in the national society for the advancement of the category through the activation programs and objectives that seek for and application of international and regional conventions to ensure respect for and protect the rights and the text of the Iraqi constitution, to raise their level of both success are culturally, economically, and socially, and the development of common interest, including and to overcome the difficulties they face, the scientific means and evolving processes, and organize their energies and achieve full equality in rights and duties and anti-discrimination because of blindness or weakness. As the disability part of human diversity and the establishment of constructive relations with institutions with common goals, and create a climate of community service, non-governmental organizations of relevance to them, and support their youth and develop their talents and abilities to match what they are in other countries, developed and communication with the legislature to pass laws care of the disabled, including blind and visually impaired persons, and to end legislation that distract from the rights and freedoms and the dissemination of these rights, and follow up to respect and implementation of the citizen and the state agencies, and involvement of the initiatives undertaken by other countries, including suit the international conventions pertaining to their affairs, and to draw attention, and particularly women and children who suffered from handicap visual, and encourage dialogue on the core from issues on according to the great values of our dear country: freedom, coexistence, fraternity, fair opportunities, and professional, and focus on the survival of Iraq as a safe and prosperous away from further suffering. The organization is striving to eradicate illiteracy among the blind and visually impaired by teaching them braille reading, writing, and training on the use of computer and program spoken person which converts what is written on the screen to the words uttered, and the use of means of modern technology to keep pace with the global developments in the area and provide copies of Quran and books of study and cultural general written in braille or read on cassette tapes or discs, as well as train them to walk and movement to enable them to rely on themselves and care with impaired vision. Optimum use of its importance and influence in increasing the degree of weakness and support the activities of the blind and visually impaired and develop their skills and talents to match the activities global excellence. All of this following the practical means and modern scientific access to achieve its goals, the establishment of the constructive relations with institutions with the common goal inside and outside Iraq, and the use of experts and consultants to serve the issues of blind and visually impaired and save good life, and prepare seminars, workshops, and training courses in various fields, and to mobilize the media in a positive direction toward achievement of the Millennium Campaign awareness and show their needs and requirements of work among their ranks, and seek to develop an information base to conduct a survey statistication for the blind and partially sighted, and include the numbers and nature of disability, and work on the issuance of the first cultural magazine in Iraq and a braille and print books in this way after the ripe supplies. The organization is working on the following up to the blind and partially sighted and their places of work, study and overcome the difficulties they face, and the introduction of workers, among them developmental courses. Hence, the organization raised the same of everyone who loves Iraq and homeland for all, and each of the adherents of belonging to great family of powerful Iraqi family, one rich diversity of spectrum, and walk solemnly together on the strength of the solid foundation of the lofty principles of justice, freedom, and democracy. The organization asserts that it organizes a potential blend to all parts of Iraq without discrimination, as a national project doesn't have any of a political, religious, or sectarian, or ethnic, or profit, but take the concerns of blind and partially sighted and seeks to reform and put them away from any foreign agenda, and looks forward to a better tomorrow and believe in a dignity and justice and freedom to the Iraqi people in general, and the blind and partially sighted has been entrusted with a special administrative body elected to at least collect any of its members, male and female, bachelor's degree in the headquarters in Baghdad, and at least junior high school in its branches and other provinces. God please. Dr. Sadiq Hussein Kenji, President of the organization. Email sadiqhkm@yahoo.com. Mobile +9647707273285.